What it do, what it do. Y'all already know who it is. So look, today I want to talk about something that I think has some very deep spiritual meaning. I'm talking about the Nottoway Plantation in Louisiana, USA, burning to the ground. Now, y'all, when I heard about that, I gotta say, I had a big old smile on my face. Cause, bro, the history of America is so dark. It's so dark and twisted and painful, and in many contexts, just straight up evil. And that plantation down in Louisiana, the Nottoway Plantation, that was, a plantation, and just in general, like in the context of the USA anyway, they were settlements that were, set up primarily for, like to cash out on slave labor. And, me particularly, as an American who is also black, particularly a descendant of the people whom the United States enslaved, I must say that I was overjoyed when I heard that shit burned to the ground. Can you believe that plantation in the modern day, like before it burned down, like for the past few years, I believe that it was being used as like some sort of like luxury resort? How do you transform a slave plantation, a fucking slave plantation, into a luxury resort? What does that say, bro? If you don't understand, let me say that speaks volumes about the spiritual and moral bankruptcy of the United States of America. Who in their right mind would say, you know what? This building used to be devoted to cashing out on slave labor, but we're not allowed to do that anymore. So let's flip it into a luxury resort. What's wrong with you? What is broken up here in your head that you really thought that was a good idea? Like, and I don't know exactly how the fire started. I don't know if there was like actually any black American staff working in that plantation, which was converted to a luxury resort, whatever. Like, I don't know if somebody lit a match. I don't know if somebody dumped gasoline. All I know is the shit went up in flames, and I am not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Honestly, bro, maybe nobody physically started anything. Like, I don't know if it was an electric fire or what. I don't know. But I don't know. Like, there's a strong possibility that fire, it may have been kicked off by God himself. Because one thing about America, definitely got some divine retribution coming. There have been so many evil things that have been done on American soil in the name of success and wealth and imperialism, and slave labor is no exception. from my understanding, that was one of the largest plantations in America. And so for that house to burn down like that, I think that it has some enormous spiritual significance. And the way that plantation burned down, I think that it's not going to be the last one. Whether the fire was started by an actual person, or if it was an electric fire, or like I said, literally if God himself started the fire, I don't think it's going to be the last one. I do not think it's going to be the last one. Because, plantations are like littered all throughout the southern United States. And it's honestly, like, if you ask me, the owners or the owner or the staff of that plantation, they had it coming. Because, like, I think that the concept of karma is very real. What goes around comes around. What you invest is what you're going to reap. And so if something was built on hardship and brutality and enslavement and stolen labor, and yet and still they're somehow still profiting off of it to this day, I kind of feel like it was only a matter of time before things go negative, before things turn sour and everything just gets completely flipped on its head and like fucked over. And like I said before, and I can't stress enough, I'm not mad that it happened. It's actually quite the opposite. I'm overjoyed, just like I said before. So yeah, man, I just wanted to get on here and share my thoughts about that plantation burning down, because honestly, bro, I think they had it coming. What they were doing out there was not right at all. Like, the origins of that plantation, the origins of every American plantation, evil. Just evil. And so, if you ask me, it's a blessing that plantation burned to the fucking ground. It's your boy. Let them know so. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm out.